Good morning, NLI Nation. Happy Tuesday. We could not put a video together last Friday for you guys with information because I was in my hometown of the Utica, New York, upstate New York area last week, meeting up and working out with one of our new prospects, 2024 left-handed hitting catcher and outfielder Wyatt Young out of Mount Markham High School. Awesome job. But while being up there, I noticed a common theme, whether it's upstate New York, Florida, Virginia, California, whatever, fill in the state. Okay, there's one thing that I hear all the time, which I can guarantee you, doing this for a living for a number of years now, is the biggest myth out there. And that myth is, well, if I'm good enough, they're going to find me. Absolutely not true. All right, and that's a big reason why a lot of kids who may be projectable to play at the next level don't. All right, because that statement is the furthest thing from the truth. If I'm good enough, they'll find me. Wrong. All right, so why is that wrong? All right, let's look into that and maybe enlighten you on why this is the biggest myth out there that's going to hurt you in your process if you say this, or mom and dad if you say it about your son or daughter. All right, whether you're talking about a Power 5 school, a mid-major school, all the way down to a D3 JUCO, all right, there's one thing that's a common denominator for all those programs: limited budgets. All right, limited budgets. Every program has a certain number of people that are dedicated to recruiting efforts, okay, and that's usually one person. All right, one person cannot find someone that's good enough in Mount Markham, New York, and upstate New York. Okay, it's just not going to happen. All right, that's the reality of it. It's not going to happen. You got limited resources, you got a limited budget, you have a limited contact schedule mandated by the NCAA, with contact periods, quiet periods, and dead periods. And then obviously it goes without saying what's going on now with the dead period that's been around for most of 2020 because of COVID, which is unusual, but that's what the 21 class is dealing with now, and the 22 class as well. So that statement of, if I'm good enough, they'll find me, absolutely not true. All right, and if you are relying on that and believe that in your heart of hearts to be true, you got some real issues that are going to happen in your recruiting process. All right, this is a relationship business, just like any other industry. It's not necessarily what you know, it's more of who you know. Okay, it's a relationship business. You got to get out in front of the realistic schools as quickly as possible, so they can measure your projectability path. That's the advantage of being identified early. All right, they want to see if you're reaching and meeting the projectability path that particular coach and staff has in their philosophy to consider you projectable. That's what it's all about, and obviously timing, producing when you need to in front of the coach and staff, and providing good video and information, and having someone in your corner. That's it in a nutshell. I can talk about this for hours, if not days. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to go over, the one biggest myth in the recruiting process, which is, hey, if I'm good enough, they'll find me. Okay, not true. Get yourself identified. Watch these videos that we're producing, and you'll find that being identified early is a good thing, okay? And using the resources that you have behind you, if you have them, will help you get in that spotlight of a lot more schools and a lot more realistic schools. So keep grinding, and we will see you guys on Friday.